Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel where we test and tell. I just need you to close your eyes for a second and imagine this. You're on a flight across Africa, no luggage, no visa, no jet lag, just you, me, my hands and a fork. Today I traveled to 3 different countries without leaving my chair: Uganda, Mali and Congo. And I did it through chicken. That's right. 3 countries, 3 chicken dishes, 3 completely different experiences, and 1 very overwhelmed stomach. What I discovered wasn't just about food. Each dish told me a story about culture, history, and personality. Let's take this journey together. My first stop was Uganda, the land of Buganda Kingdom. Now let me tell you, Uganda does not play when it comes to traditions. If you ask someone about special food here, someone will whisper in your ear, Luwombo. Luwombo isn't just a dish, it's a royal story. It was created in the late 80s for the king himself, Kabaka Mwanga, by his chef. Imagine being the one to impress royalty with food. Oof, that's pressure. Since then, Chicken Luwombo has become a national treasure, especially in central Uganda. So now, how do they make it? That's the big question. They take chicken and slow cook it inside banana leaves, wrapping it like a little gift inside. They add onions, tomatoes, and the preferred vegetables, varies depending on who is making. Then it's steamed for hours until all the flavors marry together. You're not just eating chicken, you're eating patience, history, and a little bit of smoke from the banana leaves. Now, when my plate arrived, I'll be honest, my first thought was, the sauce looked very watery, like someone forgot to thicken it. Not exactly Instagram material, but food is sneaky. It hides secrets, because when I took the first bite, all doubt disappeared. The chicken carried this smoky, earthy flavor that whispered, I've been wrapped in banana leaves all day. Don't judge me by my looks. It wasn't flashy at all. I swear, guys, you can all see. It wasn't rich and creamy, but it was ancestral, like a quiet elder telling you a story by the fire. And that, my friend, is Uganda's superpower. It gives you flavors that don't scream but linger. Next, I hopped across the continent to Mali, and if Uganda gave me royalty, Mali gave me survival food. Here, the dish is called Mafe, and let me tell you, if you live in Mali, you've eaten this more than you can count. It's a true staple, a daily comfort, as important as rice or bread. The history is kind of fascinating though. Peanuts apparently actually came to Africa from South America, brought by the Portuguese in the 15th, but the Malians and their neighbors, Senegalese, Gambians, Guineans, took this new ingredient and made it their own. They turned it into sauce so hearty and satisfying that today it defines West African cuisine. Mafe I tried came with a side called posho, a stiff porridge. Everyone knows posho. Okay, not everyone, but most people, especially in Africa, you know posho. A stiff porridge made with maize, but this version had oil in it, so it was softer. Honestly, the posho was the star of my plate. I couldn't stop eating, but the chicken... the chicken, let's just say this bird had lived a strong, independent life. It was hard, chewy. Every bite felt like an arm day at the gym. I had to really commit to chewing. I laughed at myself because I was fighting this chicken with dignity. Flavor-wise, the sauce was comforting. It had that nutty, earthy taste that fills you up and warms you from the inside. But here's the twist. Unlike Uganda, I didn't feel much history in it. It didn't speak to me about kings or ceremonies. Instead, it felt like an everyday thing, like the food that fuels you to work in the field, raise a family, and just live life. And honestly, at some point, I started feeling like maybe I had a personal vendetta with the person who made this meal, like maybe the restaurant, because why was the chicken so hard? I don't know if it's the normal way, but according to how I've seen and how it's made, it's not supposed to be this hard. So it was less royal, more real. So Mali didn't give me tenderness, but it gave me resilience. I swear I knew the meaning of resilience by the end of that meal, and maybe that was exactly the point. So Mafé is basically prepared by browning chicken pieces, then simmering them into a sauce made from ground peanuts, blended into a smooth paste mixed with tomatoes, onions, garlic, sometimes chili for heat, and the sauce cooks slowly until it thickens into rich, nutty stew, coating the chicken with deep flavor. It's typically served with rice, couscous, or maize porridge like posho. And then came the big finale. Welcome to the Democratic Republic of Congo. Let me introduce you to the superstar of Kinshasa's street food scene, Poulet Mayo. Forget tradition, forget palaces. This dish was born on the streets and it lives on the streets. You see, Congolese people love their music, their fashion, their nightlife, and their food has the same loud, bold energy. Poulet Mayo is grilled chicken, usually roasted over charcoal until the skin is crispy and the meat is juicy. Then here's the magic. It's drowned in spicy mayonnaise sauce and not just plain mayo. This sauce has chili, mustard, garlic, Maggi cubes, maybe a squeeze of lemon. It's messy, it's fiery. It's anything a good street should be. Now, let me tell you what happened to me. I didn't know there were 2 packs, one mild and one spicy. Guess which one my luck delivered? The chili bomb. The first bite was heavenly. The chicken was tender, smoky, dripping in mayo, but then, boom, my mouth was on fire. My tongue screamed. My eyes watered. I had to pause like a soap opera character who just discovered a secret. Meanwhile, the burn was addictive. Every burn hurt, but in the best way possible. It's like falling in love with someone you know is trouble. Congo gave me drama. Congo gave me chaos. Congo gave me chicken that felt like a party on a plate. Another person may ask, what is that I was eating it with? That thing you're seeing right there is called shikwanga. Let me give you a little bit of how it's made and what it actually is. It's made from cassava, a starchy root that's first peeled, washed and soaked in water for about 3 to 5 days to ferment and soften. This fermentation gives the shikwanga its slightly sour taste and distinct aroma. After soaking, the softened cassava is drained and the fibers are squeezed out. The dough is then kneaded by hand until it becomes uniform and elastic, and sometimes slightly salted for flavor. Portions of cassava dough are shaped into long, smooth logs or rolls and wrapped tightly in banana leaves, which are often softened over fire to make them flexible. The wrapped logs are then tied securely with thin stripes of leaf or fiber and steamed or boiled for several hours until firm. Once cooked, shikwanga cools and solidifies into a dense, chewy, slightly sour bread. It's eaten as a staple throughout the Democratic Republic of Congo, often paired with dishes like Poulet Mayo, fish or stews, serving with the same role as rice or ugali in other cuisines. I would like to give a shout out to the chefs I got these videos from: Josh Omusisi for the Chicken Luwombo of Uganda, and then Farmers Cooking on the Mafe in Mali, and then Claudie.0 for the shikwanga recipe. I got all these tutorials from TikTok. Big shout outs to these chefs. Don't forget to share, comment, like, and subscribe. See you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching. Avec moi chez nous, balingi bayeba, pourquoi banakini toujours frais. Les amis faut beau laisser biso toza loin. Je vous fais découvrir Kinshasa mboka bankale, linga la meilleure langue d'Afrique, linga la meilleure langue du monde. Allez la RDC, je viens de Kinshasa banga. T'amène avec moi chez nous, balingi bayeba, pourquoi banakini toujours frais. Les amis faut beau laisser biso toza loin. Je vous fais découvrir Kinshasa mboka bankale.